Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Module 12, or week number 12 of EDU 600. On Monday, which is the 14th of November, we will be entering week number 12. And as you know, we only have 14 weeks in this class. So excellent progress with everything so far. So I will give you a brief overview of week number 12 and talk about a couple of things in particular. And one is the data matrix, or the draft matrix. And the other one, I'll start off right out of the chute with your experimental critiques. The experimental critiques, I will, those are virtually done. If you have not received your grades on those, please let me know. And the same thing with your article capture 2. I have corrected all of the ones that I have on file, so please, I'm still missing a few of those. Please get them to me as soon as possible if you have not submitted those, because as you can see, or as you will see, that is important to the data matrix that I'm going to be asking you to do by actually not this week, but the following week, and I'll have a date correction on the due date for that assignment. Okay, so week number 12, I say we will start preparing our final assignment. Specifically, we'll construct a draft matrix. Basically, a matrix is just a table. If you think of the matrix as a summary of your 6 articles that you will be using for the final assignment, that to me is a good way to look at it. You're creating a table with all of the pertinent information from your 6 articles. I'll get into more information on that. Okay, here we are. You're looking at this video. As you can see, the way I do this, I tape it, and then I will replace the 2001 video with the video I'm recording right now. So you're looking at the most current video. I'd like you to read chapters 16 and 17, and also there's a video on how do you construct, down here, video on constructing the matrix. I'll show you that in a second. In chapters 16 and 17, there's all kinds of materials about the matrix, so don't forget about the textbook. The textbook is there to help. And once again, I'll get into a little more information on that. So take a look at the video. The format for the video, or the video, is a voice thread. So just like we did a few weeks ago, you come into it, you click on it, but you have to hit the arrow to hear the audio, and you have to hit the arrow at the end. It doesn't automatically go to the next slide. And I'd like you to develop a data matrix. Take a look at chapter 17. Use your 6 article captures. Develop the draft matrix table. There's exemplars in here. Here's the matrix. I'll click on that. This is the actual form. This is filled out. So here's the form. This is fillable. You can work it out any way that you want. If you can't use a form that's that works with your computer, please let me know. Or if you really wanted to, you could create a filled out version of the matrix. So really what I want you to do, if possible, is fill this out with all of your 6 articles. The author name, or the name of the study, and really what I like to do is do both. I'd like to, and how you want to do this is up to you. Name the author of the study. So I would suggest that you put the name of the study or the authors of the study in here in using APA formatting. The research questions, or the purpose of the research, goes in here. The design. This could be a quantitative design. It could be an experimental design. The sampling. How did the author or authors, what was their design that they used for the actual study? How did they collect data, and what were the methods? How did they analyze the data and the quality of the study? Reason for your ratings. Now, that might seem like an awful lot of information to put into a small space, but that's part of this process. I'd like you to try to fit it in onto 2 pages. 3 pages is absolute most that I'd like you to use. But if you have to go over that, you have my permission to do it. This assignment is worth really 1 point. So it's really more a check-in on my part. So let me look at, I'm going to go to next screen. That's blank. So as you can see, this is an actual data matrix that is what I consider them. You might get mixed up at this point with what I'm saying. Is this the final product? Is this an actual draft? Because I refer to a draft data matrix. The only reason I say draft is sometimes when students are actually writing the final paper, they look at one of their articles and they say, you know, this really doesn't fit how I proceeded with the final paper. So if you substitute an article for one that's already been approved, you don't need to send it to me. Just put it in, include it in the final version of your matrix. Okay, so to walk you through, you just saw the blank version of this form or the matrix. Here's a filled out version. Article 1, here was the actual title of the study, and here was these are the authors. Purpose. The purpose of the article was to address school violence. Research design. Qualitative. Sampling. 751 sixth graders. Data collection methods, short-term evaluation, results, and a summary about how they rated it and the reason for it. So that's really how you're going to do it. You plug in the information, try to keep it simple. This is going to provide a blueprint for you to actually write the final paper. I'll have much more information coming up on the final assignment. I'll have a video coming up on that next weekend, and that's the weekend that no schoolwork is required in this course because that's Thanksgiving week. So let me go back to where we were. So here we are. Here's the matrix. Now, I do want to mention to everybody that I changed the due date just to accommodate anybody that hasn't already submitted their 6 articles. The original due date for the matrix was November 20th, and I changed that to November 23rd. So although I say to everybody, no formal classwork is due, or nobody's expected to do any formal classwork next week, which is Thanksgiving week, still I pushed out the assignment due date to give those that maybe are a little behind some extra time. But during the Thanksgiving week, Sunday to Sunday, no formal work is required. So once again, here's the video on constructing the matrix, the draft matrix. The information's here. You have the blank template matrix, 2 matrix exemplars. Due date pushed out to November 23rd, and then I say have fun. So this assignment is worth only 1 point. It is more check-in, and I will turn this around very quickly. If you get it to me by the 23rd, I will have comments back to you before you start back in after Thanksgiving. So that is it. If you have any questions for me, if you've submitted your assignment and you haven't seen a grade yet, please shoot me an email. But like I said, I am working on the experimental critiques as we speak, and I fully expect to have those done by the end of Monday, which is November 14th. Okay, everybody, have a great, warm, rainy day here in Maine if you're in Maine. If not, I hope you enjoy the weekend, and I will see everybody online next week. Bye. Oh, one last thing. There's no discussion forum this week. No requirement for you to participate in a discussion forum. Okay, see everybody. Bye.